it's Kai here. In today's video, I'm very excited because I have been wanting to show you guys like my anime setup since I started my YouTube channel about 2 or 3 years ago. But unfortunately for me, I didn't ever have like a dedicated space. It was sort of all over my apartment.
You what?
But since I recently moved, I now have my very own room just for my gaming, anime, and all of my collection stuff. So I am super stoked to be showing you guys what I like to deem my dream anime room.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
There are definitely some things I want to add throughout the years or throughout the months, but this is pretty much like the thing that I am the most happy with as far as my setup goes, and I absolutely love it. I spend so much of my time here, so come with me and let's check out my anime room. Ta-da! When you first walk in, I have this wall here, and I have my cat's litter box, but I have all my wanted posters, and then I have some Zoro prints here, and then this is like my, I have way too many prints. This is where I have to put them for now.
And
So I have that, and then the first like little nook that I have, which I love these nooks, is my reading little nook. So here I have a JJK like poster, and then I have my manga slash bookshelf. So up here I have Hikaru, The Summer Hikaru Died, Death Note, Spy Family. These are all the series that I don't have completed books for, and then I also have this Japanese version of Haikyu because the cover, guys, look at the cover. Obsessed.
oh my god!
And then I have an Ed and Ein Funko, a little gacha, another little blind box thing, and this is like the lamps. I love these. You'll find these all over. And then a Levi Funko Pop and a Cherry Blossom Japanese Lego set. And then we have more Funkos and lights. Sogeking, Luffy, Chopper, Zoro, and we have Chainsaw Man, One Piece, Haikyu. These are more of my completed sets, and then I have Wotakoi and Solo Leveling, and I'm running out of room because I have actual books on here as well. I have like the whole Hobbit, Lord of the Rings series, and then some other ones, and more Funko Pops.
Pretty, shiny.
And then I have like a little thing for Asta, my cat's hair, his toys, a little coin box that I don't have room to put right now. That's Chopper, but it just, oh, the batteries aren't even in. And then we have some more books that wouldn't fit, a light, all of my magazines and like art books and things from like conventions I keep here. And then I have this beautiful Japanese wind chime that I recently got, and I love how it looks in the corner here. And then on this wall is like my One Piece shrine, okay? These prints are like zzyrt. I'll have it in the description box. They're my favorite if you can't tell. So I have a Sanji, Luffy, Zoro, the Monster Trio, and then my girl Nami, my boy Chopper, and my woman.
That's my girl! That's my lady! I love you!
Boa Hancock. And then we have some other art prints. So that is this little nook here. And then we have the main, like, I feel like the star of the room in the sense that it kind of ties everything together and fills up space, which is my couch from my old apartment. I loved it so much that I won't get rid of it. And I will sit like in this corner here while my boy Asta, who is there, will sleep on his blanket. Well, it was my blanket and he claimed it as his. And I will like watch anime here, draw if I'm not on my computer. And say hi, boobies. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Okay. And then next to Asta, he has a giant Cubone and a giant Rimuru plushie to keep him company. And on the wall we have some more prints. This is from Brycekhodraws, and then all 3 of these are the EMW dark mode prints. We have Gear 5 Luffy, we have Tengen and his wives, and then we have Itachi. And I love having all 3 of these frames here, or really all 4, because I feel like it really opens the space up, ties it together, makes it like look super cohesive. And it's nice that I have 3 versions of these because I feel like all the areas that have art in my room kind of all match. So then we have this plushie net, which is something I needed because they're overfilling if you can't tell. Some of them you can't even see, like I have a cheek Pikachu down there who's like gigantic. But yeah, we have tons of plushies. We have some FNAF plushies. We have a Ninja Turtle Fuggler, lots of choppers, a Karomi. We have the Naruto collab plushies back here. So I love this. I love the net. I think it looks super cute. I could have gone with a bigger one, but I think for the space, if I had gone any bigger, it probably would have hung down. So I just love the sort of like boho-y cool vibes we get from this area. And then above this window, another Brycekhodraws print that I got from a convention, and it's Hunter x Hunter. So that is this half of the room here. And then we have another half. Let's get into it. So this half is my most used corner. I currently have my Discord server up. If you guys want to join my community and become one of my little kawaiis, make sure you join. But this is the most used corner. Okay, this is it. This is my Secret Labs gaming chair. It's a little dirty because I tried washing it and then it just made it look worse. But this is the Titan EVO series. I love this because my cat does not scratch it and I love the color. And then I have 3 monitors. One that is like a little mobile monitor and 2 of these, which I love. Of course I had to do one piece backdrops. And then this desk and this like drawer system here is from IKEA, and then I just keep my like hard drives, extra cords, remotes, things like that in here. And then this is like my stationary type things. This is all of my filming equipment. This is a junk drawer, and then this is like my Cricut stuff. So I love this. I love having this system right next to my desk. When I first got this PC set up, which is how I was like obsessed with it before I moved, I loved the L shape, but with this room it felt too clustered, so I did break it up. So I have that. I have my mic here that I normally film on and I use for everyday use. My headset, which is normally hanging, but I just gotta have a Discord call. A custom keyboard my friend Jaren got for me, and this amazing mouse pad from zzyzzy.yart. I love this. So that is the setup. And then this area of my desk, I have this like little lamp that I have, and then this Zoro lookup figure. He watches me while I game and I love it. I have this plant, and then this basket is kind of a random basket of things I like always reach for. So it's like my planner, some notebooks, notepads, some keyboard cleaner, tissues, chapstick, lip gloss, lotion, eye drops, a little stress squishy thingy, nails. So yeah, this is pretty much like my little go-to basket. And then I have some what do you call these, coasters here. And then I keep Asta's like little grooming things. So yeah, that's this area of the desk that lives on top of here. Sorry to interrupt the room tour, but I have a very exciting package that just arrived, and it's the KAWAII box. I am super excited. This part of the video is not sponsored, but this was gifted, so I could talk to you guys about KAWAII box. If you're a fan of all things cute, KAWAII box is a must try. This monthly subscription box delivers all of the cutest things, including some of your favorite characters from Sanrio, Studio Ghibli, and so many more. And each month you get a box of 6 items that are all super kawaii, and this month theme to go with Cinnamoroll's birthday is all Sanrio, which is perfect because you all know that I currently have a crippling addiction to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Each month we get some friends of the month, and this month's friends are the little twin stars, who I love. You get tons of information about them, which I super duper love. Additionally, this month we got some exciting items. My favorite is the Sanrio tote bag, as well as the Cinnamoroll hair clips, and honestly, this may be weird, but the My Melody Conswab container is gonna be so clutch during convention season. Everything in this box is such a delightful surprise and super kawaii, so whether you're looking to get the kawaii box for yourself or for a loved one, you could use the code on the screen and get a little discount and kawaii-fy your life. With that, let's get back into the room tour. This I actually completely replicated from my previous setup in LA because I was obsessed with how it turned out. This little light up here turns on. I actually have Govi lights all throughout my room so I can control exactly what colors I'm using, and I absolutely love it. So normally all my little night lights, which I have here, and back here is a little duck guy I love. He's normally on, and then my purple lights are on. But this orchid is an orchid Lego set, and then we have 3 of the erased books because they don't fit on my shelf. We have a art book for Haikyu. My Hinata plush I got as a going away present, as well as 2 little gacha of Tsukishima and Yamaguchi. We have a Shonen Jump from Japan, some art books, and then this fake plant from IKEA. This was a gift, and then this is like a Lego, like a gacha blind box. That's also a blind box from Pop Mart, and then I have a Lego Foxy the Pirate. And then up top we have some art as well as below here. And if you guys don't know, and I have a mutual on TikTok you guys should follow, I will put her username here. Let me get in the lighting. You can basically get prints for free. Obviously this isn't sponsored, but I use the app all the time. It's called Free Prints. You essentially select whichever photos that you want and they print them for free. It normally takes a little bit of time, and you pretty much only pay for shipping, which is like $2 or so. I love it. I try to only do this with official art because I don't want to rip off artists. So just like a little disclaimer, don't rip off artists.
Hey, come here, look at me. Hey, look at me. What did I say? No. Come here, look at me. Hey, look at me. No.
Yeah, so that's where I get all of those art prints that I love. I feel like it ties the space together, and it really just makes it so cute. And then this is normally where I have my gaming headset hung up, and then these are my normal headphones. I have a picture of Momo and I from anime days, and all of my con badges just chilling here. This one goes forever. So I have all my con badges. I have a bunch of different scissors, X-Acto knives, highlighters for practicing Japanese, pens, Sharpies, all of that, and then my speaker, which Gaara and Sexy Ninjutsu Naruto protect. And then right next to my setup I love is my figure cases. I'm honestly not going to go into too much detail because this is pretty much an exact setup of what I had in my last apartment. So if you guys check out my 2024 figure collection video, I will have linked in the description box. You can find all of the information here. Yeah, I love my collection. As you can tell, I need to get another case because it's overflowing. And then we come to this side of my room. So here we have some more EMW small prints. We have Aki, Levi, Denji, and Megami. I'm still working on filling this area out, so it's a little bit of a work in progress. And then on this side we have like a bunch of Haikyu prints from different artists, and then just some other random art like Wotakoi, Naruto, JJK, Devilman Crybaby. So that's that, and I love this room, or this corner. This little nook is like my workshop nook. And the lighting is super good when you're filming this way for like TikToks and things. So this is like my filming corner, so it's my workshop corner. And this is now where the other part of the desk lives, as well as Asa's water, which you can't really see because, yeah, so his water lives here. His food lives there because cats don't like it mixed. And then up here is my sewing machine, some sewing stuff, a little Zeno, my Zoro light, and then this from Japan. And then this wall right now is super blank, but my plan for this is to get another one of the grids that I got from IKEA and put all my sewing stuff on the grid here, so it's super easy to grab while I'm working. And I just move my gaming chair to this corner when I'm ready. And then on this wall, I wanted a way to display like my keychains and pins. So I got these boards from Target, and I just have like all the pins I've gotten from conventions, which I love. We have lots of One Piece ones, lots of Haikyu ones. And then my keychains are right next to them. We have basically this whole series from Lstrikesart of the JJK. We have a little Mob Psycho. We have Raze from Valorant. We have a Sunny in a bottle, and then this little button, because there's a blank space, is from Lightning Strikes. And then I just have a few mini prints here and here. And then this is where my wig head lives. And then this closet is my cosplay closet. I'm still working on getting the organization, but this is where my cosplays live. I keep my hats here, my Sogeking mask here, which I fixed that for recording. I have my Milim wig, my cricket, and some sewing stuff. And then it's pretty much all filled out with cosplays. These are all my props, accessories, and things like that. These are all my like working things. So it's like EVA foam and things for making patterns, paint. And then this is like glues, cutting tools, paints, brushes, steamers, my Cricut mat, my Dremel. And then on each side I keep props. And these are like, that bin is all cosplay shoes. So yeah, this is a fast room tour, but that's pretty much the room. And with that, we have made it to the end of my anime room tour. If you guys want more videos like this where I show off my collection or just like my room, please let me know. Anything that I talked about that you might be interested in, I probably have down in the description box below. And also, if you guys are interested in joining our community where you can show off your collections in our Discord channel, and it will appear on screen, you guys can check out the description box below. And with that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!